Confidence isn't about knowing everything. It's about trusting what you already know and acting like you've got this, even when your mind tries to freak out. That's the difference between panicking and performing. In today's video, I am gonna talk about 5 things that are ruining your exam performance without you even realizing. There is a strong relationship between sleep and carbohydrate intake. If you do a simple experiment yourself, you'll see that when you eat a lot of rice, pasta, or bread, you tend to feel more sleepy throughout the day. Eating lots of simple carbs quickly spikes blood sugar, then causes it to drop, leaving you tired. High carbs also boost tryptophan serotonin's melatonin, which increases sleepiness. Big carb-heavy meals make your body focus on digestion, so you feel less alert. So, if you consume too many carbohydrates, like eating the portion meant for 3 or 4 people all by yourself, and expect not to feel sleepy, that's unrealistic. That's why, if you have an exam, you should try to avoid taking an excessive amount of carbohydrates, so you don't feel too sleepy. But at the same time, you shouldn't completely stop eating. Just eat the right amount. So far we have talked about oversleeping during exams, now we will talk about sleeping less. This is going to be very informative. Sleep, especially deep sleep, is essential for storing and organizing new information. Without enough sleep, hippocampus cannot properly encode memories. Your brain converts short-term memories into long-term memories by organizing and storing them. Without enough sleep, your brain can't transfer them to long-term storage. So it's like you never learned them fully. Result, you can't recall the topic or the information in exam. Your mind blanks out. Lack of sleep also increases stress level and you lose information.
Wait a minute!
But Chad, sometimes you tell us to sleep and sometimes you tell us not to sleep, so what should we do?
Listen. During exams you shouldn't sleep so much that you can't even study and also not so less that you face illness. Micro distraction. Now if you want I can give you bunches of examples, but I know you don't have much time, so let's start with a very common one. Have you ever noticed that you finished a study session and you think, I'll just check Instagram for 5 minutes, you open it and see a friend's story. That leads to another, then a funny video, then a comment thread. Suddenly, 5 minutes stretch into 30 minutes. Then 45, and before you know it, an hour is gone. So, why does this happen? When you scroll, each little scroll gives your brain a tiny hit of dopamine, and it keeps wanting more. And before you even know it, your focus drifts, and hours of your precious time quietly disappear. That's why you should never use your phone during a study session. Instead, you can stretch your body for 5 minutes, organize your desk, or, if possible, go for a 10-minute walk. Taking a 10-minute walk during study breaks has been a game changer for me, and I hope it will work for you too.